That would be really big for Mike Young.
Here he is again. Lawal with the right hand.
You saw it coming.
Unbelievable.
You saw it coming, didn't you? Penetration, kick it back out. Got that great first step. Somerville not quick enough for that. From under the basket. How does this camera work?
A 16-0 run. Now a 16-1 run. Swing down low. Skinner gets swatted by Lawal. Some of the energy that the Hokies need. Here comes Poteet to the glass.
In his first year at USC Upstate.
Tyler Johnson with the alley-oop.
I don't know if anybody's better than Mike Young. I see the screen. Jaden Young with the screen. And
Lawal got his defender in the air, and he goes airborne. Unbelievable.
Fake, got the man up. Path clears. Here comes some help. Too little, too late.
Coach Young has said that he is the best athlete that he's ever had the opportunity to coach. I mean, Mac, his head. Corner three. In and out from Bryce Baker. And there's Lawal on the defensive end.
We talked about Tobi Lawal's wild plays. Here's one of them. They really helped on him, leaving the roll man wide open. Donovan Rivers with a couple early baskets.
Lawal, the pump fake, beautifully executed. He finishes and a chance for a three-point play.
Really nice job of taking his time. I love post players when they're calm and just take their time down low. You've got the basketball, you know where.
Elijah Poteet with 11. He's got the basketball. Puts it on the deck, and Lawal with two hands.
You want to beat a 2-3 zone, get the ball to the high post. Moving without the basketball, and it.
Well, as you asked him, what are your biggest issues at this point? Tech comes in on a 4-game losing streak, 3-4 overall. Well, here's a chance in transition. Shoot. Banks it in.
He is out there for the Hokies.
Yeah, he was going to play. He was going to play.
First conference game.
He was going to play.
Yep. He ain't sitting this one out. There's the freshman, Tyler Johnson, right to the rack for two. There's Tobi Lawal in attack mode, right to the rim for two.
Again, getting the ball inside.
And he knows that his season in a one-bid league is all about the tournament in March.
Rex Steiner and unable to hit the three, but Lawal cleans it up with a jam.
The backboard, 10 offensive rebounds, which resulted in 8.
So here's Hammond off the ball screen of Poteet. Inside feeds Lawal for the dunk.
Johnson had the rebound tipped away from him by Ben Hammond. Now the freshman across the floor, and Lawal the alley-oop dunk.
Tobi Lawal almost just hit his head on the rim on that alley-oop dunk. But Virginia Tech, when they are locked in on defense as well, they can get out on the break in their own right. You see.
Hammond taking the screen from Lawal. And he feeds him for the alley-oop slam. That was gorgeous.
Just having a lot of success. Ben Hammond coming off, and Lawal's doing a great job of rolling hard. He's not hesitating. He's not waiting.
Him shoot threes and take it and hammer home shots at the rim, but he was too open.
Stanford regains the lead. Lawal, oh my goodness, a reverse alley-oop. In real time, this kind of floored me.
No, I can't believe that. I mean, and he might have been fouled on the play, but you better get out there and know where he's at, because he is a threat to the rim.
A very good defensive sequence there. Although it's ripped away, the freshman, Tyler Johnson. And then Tobi Lawal flies in for the flush, plus the foul. He could jump out of the gym.
Yeah, no, he didn't give up on the play. It's a great job by the freshman with the steal there, and he goes up and He didn't get up high enough, as I'd like to see. I want to see that 49. And
a lot of minefields, including one in Blacksburg with an improved Virginia Tech team. There's the pogo stick, Tobi Lawal.
And it's a pretty clean game, just a couple turnovers for each team, so they've really been pretty solid.
Here's Rodney Brown, a backdoor lob, and what a catch and flush by Tobi Lawal. Hugged the rim here. Nice speed from Brown, by the way.
Got to say it the right way, WD. Tobi Lawal, there you go, when it gets up like that.
Up by 8 on the road. Hammond accelerates, blocked at the rim by Shefflin, and there's the 49.5-inch vertical from Lawal. Johnson to Lawal, over Shefflin, and one.
Ball fed inside, turnover. Hammond, lightning quick, alley-oop. That's a good way you get things started. Tobi Lawal.
He shoots over 50% from out there in conference play.
Now he steals it. On the attack, foul, and count it.
You can see the way the Hokies are pushing out on these three-point shooters. If the Virginia guys want to put it on the floor and take a two-point jump shot, the Hokies can live with that.
Lawal strong inside. First field goal for Tobi Lawal, and he draws the foul on Power. And again, here's Lawal with Ames. Kofi trying to help. Tobi Lawal through traffic and one.
Now shoot. Lawal off the shot fake. Gets inside and lays it in with the left.
And the man to follow there, we talked about him a moment ago. Lawal wears number 1. Alley-oop to him, and that's why we said keep an eye on him. You buy Modelo. How about this?
And here's what it is. You just throw it to the stars and watch Lawal go up. Man, it looked like the guy was looking inside of the rim. It's going to be
Lawal had the first bucket of the game, and here's Shoot on the cut to the rim. And all of a sudden, Coach Shrewsbury says, hold on a minute. They always were under Tony Bennett. They lob it into Poteet, and here's Lawal right back to Poteet, the big fella, throwing it down.
That was just picture perfect.
Even at 5, Lawal goes right by Ames and lays it in.
That's a mismatch.
Hokies trying to get something in transition here, but now forced to go back to the basket. Lawal spins his way for a slam. Tobi Lawal.
Again, when you see a guy with a close to 50-inch vertical, this is what that looks like. Spring off the 2 feet, and he goes up quick.
Yeah, anytime you play your former club, I mean, it's a little bit of a revenge game no matter what you say, right?
Tough take. Tobi Lawal through contact. Or could have relocated down here. This is a home game for them to see their home team. Good lob. Tobi Lawal on a rack attack.
Shoot out front. Tobi Lawal for 3. And a back rim miss that Waterman recovers. Edwards flying down the floor. Blocked by Lawal. Remember, in the early 80s, that place was a house of dunk.
Really nice run. Nice set. Good cross screen. Easy shot inside.
Clamoring for the walk-up. John, you played this kind of game as Lawal shows the hops.
You saw that coming, didn't you?
Mark Madsen go for 1 here. Or best shot?
No, you go to the basket, try to get fouled.
Whoa! The return to sender stamped by Tobi Lawal.
Tobi Lawal coming from the opposite side, timing it perfectly, and throwing it out of bounds.
And that's where Bill Russell would just...
As he's talking to Ace Custis, thinking to himself, I probably should have just kept that one in bounds.
Yeah.
But the